Hello, darling. It's wonderful to see you all again. It really is. Today, I want to talk to you about how van life has changed me in positive ways. And the first one is confidence. Let's start confidence. Because after I left my abusive marriage of 22 years, I know, it's a long time, isn't it? And it took me such a long time to recover from that. I'm actually still recovering from that now. And it was also very hard for me to regain my confidence as well. And even though the family violence services got me in my apartment, which, oh my God, I'm so grateful for, which I still have, of course. But I noticed that I still didn't feel safe. I still didn't regain my confidence. And I think that's because of the environment. Because the domestic violence happened in an apartment. And even though I'm in my own apartment, it's a completely different apartment. I'm just living there on my own with my fur baby, Kelly. It doesn't matter because it's the same kind of environment. Whereas being in my van, it's completely different environment because the domestic violence never happened in a van. So therefore, when I'm in my van, I feel happy, I've regained my confidence, I feel safe. It's my happy and my safe place. And like I said in a previous video, how when we were children, we got into trouble or something happened where that made us feel sad or angry or whatever, and we would go to our cubby house, and all of a sudden, as soon as we were inside of our cubby house, we felt safe and happy again. And that's how I feel being my van. In other words, you say it's a psychological thing. So therefore, in other words, my van is like being in my cubby house when I was a child. So you could actually say my van is my adult life cubby house, if that makes sense. So that is just one way how van life has helped me in such a positive way. So I've taken some notes down here because I don't want to forget anything. Now, another way how van life has helped me is being in nature. And oh my God, I love camping in nature. I really do. Well, who doesn't? I mean, and I have realized that being in nature is great for me. It's great for my soul. It's great to relax, rest, and rejuvenate. Just enjoying the fresh air is enough for me, as well as the beautiful aromas. Oh my God. It's so awesome, and I love watching the animals. And Callie, my fur baby Callie, oh my God, she loves bird watching. That's her favorite hobby. Well, being a cat, that's typical, isn't it? And being in nature has so many advantages. It helps you to think clearer. It's great for your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Oh my God, I can go on and on and on. This way, being in nature is just awesome. And I think that Well, I mean, I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for other people. And we are all different, of course. But from my experiences and from my perceptions, being in my van, van camping in nature, oh my God, I make so many new memories. And I love taking photos of all of the awesome sceneries. I just love it. I absolutely love it. I really do. And if you want to get away from the hustle and the bustle of city life, you need to get out back into nature. It's just the best thing you can do for your body, for your soul. Oh my God. It just like resets your whole being. It's like the best medicine. There really is. You have a different with van life. Another thing that has helped me is a change of sceneries. I mean, waking up and going to sleep with a different change of scenery every day. Oh my God. It's just wonderful. It really is. And that old saying is very true. How a change of scenery is great for the soul. It really is. And you can't do that in a sticks and bricks house, can you? No, you can't. Because in a sticks and bricks house, you've got the same scenery all the time. Whereas with van life, you have a change of scenery all the time. It's never boring. Never. Well, not for me, anyway. And, and you can only get that being out in nature. So that's another way how van life has helped me. So it's given me back my confidence. You've got a sense of adventure. And I love adventure. I really do. I mean, there's so many options. You can go sightseeing, or you can stay on your van in rainy days and watch a movie on YouTube or Netflix or whatever else you enjoy doing. You can go wherever you want to go, whenever you want to go. All you do is just put the key in, turn it, and just go. How simple is that? And wherever you go, you've always got your home with you. I mean, what more could you ask for? What more could you want? And just knowing that I know where everything is, and I have everything that I need, and I'm comfortable. And everything is within arm's reach, excuse me. And it's just, oh my God. It's just the best alternative lifestyle. And that's another way how van life has helped me in a positive way. What else do we have? Now, if you're thinking about doing van life, remember it's not for everyone. So what I suggest you do is you go rent a van first and you do a trial. You go camping somewhere and you see if it suits you or not. And then if you still want to do van life, and if you think, okay, I think I will like this lifestyle, then you can go buy a van and do your research too, because you need to learn how to convert a van, unless you want to buy a van that's already converted. Well, that's up to you, of course, isn't it? But don't worry too much, because you will figure it out. You will work it out and you will learn as you go, just like I did. And Another thing about how van life is great is because it's the perfect solution for the housing crisis right now. Now here in Australia, I'm just going to put my feet up. That's better, nice and comfy. So here in Australia, we, as well as all around the world too, we are having, right in the middle of having this enormous housing crisis. Oh my God. I never thought I would say that. And van life has helped so many people because the prices of rent just kept going up and up and up, and they will never go back down. And a lot of people cannot afford to rent an apartment now or houses because of the prices, you know. I mean, by the time they pay the rent, they've got no money left over to live on. So what's the point in renting? Whereas with van life, as well as tiny homes, you know, are a great alternative. So if you're going to be evicted, and if you can't find another place to live, or if you can't afford another place to live, then I suggest get a van, turn it into a tiny home, or get someone else to help you with that, and you will be just fine. Another way how van life has helped me, and will also help you, especially if you're leaving an abusive relationship, like I have done, and like how so many other people have done as well. So what you do is you make a plan, and you put some money away, you hide some money somewhere. I used to keep my money down my bra. I used to sleep with it down my bra. That's the best place to hide your money, is keep it down your bra. Now, and when you do the shopping, you buy a little bit more and you put that aside. And the type of foods you buy are things like dry foods, dehydrated foods, canned foods, long life milk, stuff like that. And you'll also create an emergency bag, like a duffel bag, and you will keep this emergency bag in a safe place. And if you don't have a safe place to put it, well, then you ask your trusted friend to keep it at her place for you, for when you need it. So when in this bag, you're going to have your clothes, medication, prescription, toiletries, credit cards, the food that you bought that you put away, and so on. And then when you have the right opportunity to leave, now I made a video a while ago, which you can watch on my other channel. You go to my playlist, and you go to the one that says Kaia's Van Life, Solo Female Van Lifer, and Kelly. It's on that one. And there's a couple of videos I made actually, which one is how to live an abusive relationship safely, and the other one is how safety tips for when you're stuck in a violent relationship. So please check out those videos because they just might be helpful for you or maybe for someone you may know. Okay, so when you have the opportunity to leave, you're just going to run away like I do. Just going to open your vehicle if you have one and just go. And what you do is then you turn your vehicle into a tiny home like I have. I've got my lounge room here, I've got my kitchenette here, I've got my bedroom up there, and I've got my bathroom over here. And that's what you do. So, I learned how to convert my van from watching YouTube videos, and I did not know anything. And that's another thing, how van life has helped me in a positive way, because before I got my van, I did not know how to do a lot of things. Well, certainly did not know how to convert a van into a tiny home, or how to build a bed, which I have now learned. I've done this whole conversion all by myself, and I had no previous knowledge or experience beforehand. And so therefore, if I can do it, you can too. So don't worry, like I said, you will learn, you'll work it out, and you will figure it out, and you will keep learning as you go. And I remember when I was younger, I used to think, if something were to go wrong with my apartment, or something were to break, or whatever, I would not know how to fix it. I would be stuck without having a male around the house to fix it. But because of van life, I have learned that I was wrong about that. I've learned that I can fix things as long as I have the instructions and I follow the instructions. And not only have I learned how to do that, I've also learned how I do that quite well as well. And if I can do it, I know you can too. So van life has helped me in so many ways. It's given me back my confidence, being in nature, a sense of adventure, the freedom. Oh my God, the freedom is absolutely awesome, as well as the change of sceneries, and learning how to fix things and how to make things, like van conversions, for example. And it also taught me how strong and resilient I really am. Because when I was younger, I used to think, I'm not resilient. But now I realize how strong and resilient I really am. And you don't realize these things until you go and do van life for yourself. And it's best when you realize when you do van life solo. And which is another thing, how van life has been great for me, because I need to take a breath for a minute. It's because I have grown as a person. I have grown spiritually. I have learned so much more about myself, whereas that I did not know before. And if it wasn't for van life, I would not have discovered those things. So that's another great way how van life has helped me in such a positive way. And I know if van life does this for me, I know van life will do the same for you too. I'm going to put that over there for a minute. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. So remember, if you're going to be evicted, or if you're leaving an abusive relationship, just get in your vehicle or buy a vehicle. If you don't have the money to buy a vehicle and you're coming out of an abusive relationship, you can go to the Family Violence Services who will help you. And, and then you just turn that vehicle into a tiny home and you live in that vehicle, because you don't have to worry about rent. your gas becomes your rent. And that's up to you on how you want to use that, because the more you travel, the more gas you're going to use, so the more expensive that will have been. But van life can be as cheap or as expensive as you want it to be. It's up to you. So you can stay for one place out in, you can go boondocking somewhere on BLM land for a couple of weeks or so, and then you can move somewhere else and you can do the same thing, you know. Or maybe you might know of a friend who you can park in her driveway, you know, and stay there for a while. There's just so many options, so it's up to you. So van life is a great alternative, and I love being in my van. Like I said, it's my happy place. I feel safe here. It has helped me with my anxiety, my depression, and my post-traumatic stress disorder as well, which is a good thing. And so, yeah, like I said, if you want to do van life and you've never done it before, because it's not for everyone, so what you do, like I said, you do a trial first, rent a van, and then see if you like it, because it's no good just assuming that you're going to like van life and then go out and buy a van and convert it, and then go out and do van life and then realise you don't like it, because if you do that, you're just going to be wasting time and money that you don't want to waste. So I suggest you do a trial run first. Maybe you could borrow a friend's van and then go somewhere to see if you like it. You know, it's up to you. But van life has helped me in so many ways, and it will help you too. So that's my video for today that I wanted to share with you. And before I go, I just want to say, please subscribe to my channel to support me. And of course, don't forget to give my videos a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And until then, stay safe, enjoy safe travels. Bye-bye, darling. I love you all.